for him or her. Our training packages fix their form and make them run faster. How about training to run a marathon or just run faster in your respective event? Maybe you just want to learn to run properly and lose weight in the process. Our trainers, a former 800 meters track Olympian and an 8 times world record holder in Masters Track and Field, will get you there. Don't delay. Sign up today at runningdevelopmentacademy.com or contact us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 to learn more.
Are you looking for a professional logo design for your website, brand, or business? Then we are the company you are looking for. We are professional graphic designers, and with our skills, we will design a perfect, high-quality logo for you. We work with standout concepts, nice contrasts, and color balance. Please let us know your text for use in logo, web address, color of logo that you want. We will design 3 variations of your logo for you to choose from for only $99.95, with 100% refund of your $99.95 if you're not satisfied. We provide fast delivery and professional design. We also design any size web banner ad for $35. Call us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to take your call.
Want to learn piano for kids? Then I recommend Wendy Goldstein School of Piano. Wendy Goldstein has been offering piano lessons since 1993 and teaches piano in a very natural way. An alumni of Manhattan School of Music, Wendy creates customized lesson plans for each student and helps bring music alive. Wendy provides you a convenient location, the best value, and the most fun way to learn piano. All ages are welcome, and the first lesson is always free. Have questions? Call Wendy at 201-207-5169.
Want to take a cruise but don't have a U.S. visa? No problem. Cruise and Rail Travel are experts at cruises that do not require a U.S. visa. Visit www.cruiseandrail.net or call 868-631-8785. Find us on Facebook or drop us a tweet.
The South Orange Maplewood Community Coalition on Race presents its first annual Cultural Heritage Festival on June 14, 2014 at the Maplewood Memorial Park from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come enjoy food, crafts, and merchandise from the Caribbean, USA, Mexico, Africa, Italy, India, Thailand, Greece, and many other countries. Delight in ethnic dancers and musicians. Partake in free cultural activities of all kinds, including belly dancing, story time, multicultural Zumba, Tai Chi, Limbo, Israeli dancing, origami, face painting, just to name a few, and most of all, admission is free. Dance and sing to the tunes of ethnic performers and music from Britain, Hawaii, Africa, India, Ireland, Dixieland, Japan, and hip-hop. Celebrate the diversity of South Orange and Maplewood and have a fun day for all. Vendor and sponsorship spots are still available. Call 973-761-6116. That's 973-761-6116. Or email info@twotowns.org for more information.
This is the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. We want to hear from you at 973-327-3626 or log on to showmore.org to let us know your opinion. Go ahead and advertise on the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. You can reach us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to assist you. You're listening to the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. For more, go to showmore.org to participate in the discussion.
Hello, and welcome to the world. We are very excited to meet and hold you, because holding you is an opportunity to embrace the future. We've been waiting for you with open arms and prayers, because prayers, you will discover, are like angels' wings. Prayers will shelter you from life's storms, fly you to places you can only dream, and are a path where there is none. So now that you're here are some prayers for you, dear child. May you learn that if you're looking for a little happiness in life, don't forget to look at the little things. May you never forget that family is a way of holding hands with forever, because families are like quilts, and one generation is stitched to the next. May you be blessed. and say thank you by being a blessing to others. Now get lots of sleep and let your parents sleep a little, and know you have our love across time. The only designer label we all wear says, handmade by God. Peace and hugs.
We are back with you. It's in the Village with Anselm on the South Orange Maple Online Radio Experience. Coming to you every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's 8 to 9:30 p.m. You can reach us here at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/SoMore Radio. That's facebook.com/SoMore Radio. You know, Andre Lord said something. It's not our differences that divide us. It's our inability to recognize, accept, and celebrate those differences. Let me repeat that. It is not our differences that divide us. It is our inability to recognize, accept, and celebrate those differences. Two quotes by Martin Luther King Jr. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Never be afraid to do what's right, especially if the well-being of a person or animal is at stake. Society's punishment are small compared to the wounds we inflict on our soul when we look the other way. And let me get a third one for you while we're at it. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in a moment of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. That's all by Martin Luther King. Since we are at it, let's do another one by Mahatma Gandhi. Silence becomes cowardice when occasion demands speaking out the whole truth and acting accordingly. Silence becomes cowardice when occasion demands speaking out the whole truth and acting accordingly. And you know, when you speak about speaking out, you are vilified by many, congratulated by a few, but you really cannot allow that to stop you from bringing important facts to the table. You know, if many of us have not done something to make a difference in other people's life, it may not have been the most comfortable thing. It may not have to be the things that everyone else liked, but something had to be said. And sometimes many of us say, well, you know, it's not affecting my son, it's not affecting my daughter, so I'm going to leave it alone. However, many of us decide to what's the statement? Leave well alone. Many of us decide to leave well alone. And as soon as it's coming to your backyard, all of a sudden you become very proactive. Because now it's in your backyard. I've given the analogy, and I am happy to see that the South Orange president is working in the transition team for Newark Mayor Ras Baraka. I think that's excellent. And I've said many, many times and over again, South Orange and Maplewood have to be very concerned with the things that are happening in East Orange, in Irvington, in Newark, and in Union. Those are our neighbors. Those are our bordering neighbors. I mean, let's be honest. Do you really hear much negative activities going on in Melbourne? How about in Livingston? How about in West Orange? They border South Orange and Maplewood. But you don't hear a lot of negative stuff coming out of those communities. So people feel comfortable with those communities. But we feel very uncomfortable with South Orange, Newark, Irvington, Union, East Orange, and Orange. I mean, when you look at the crime statistics for New Jersey, of the 400 and something murders in New Jersey, 111 came out of Newark alone. Newark alone had over 20% of the murders in New Jersey. And think about it. You go down South Orange Avenue. As soon as you cross, you enter into Grove Street, you are in Newark. Seton Hall is less than a half mile away from Newark. So we must be concerned about these things. And that was to digress a little bit from these NJAC scores regarding the New Jersey School Performance Report on the schools in New Jersey. Now, I was going to get to Jefferson Elementary School, but I'm going to leave that for tomorrow night. And we hope that as we go on, and when the 2013-2014 report comes out, we want to compare what happened in 2012-2013 to what happened in 2013-2014. See if these numbers are getting better. And don't forget, we also talked about the 2014 Community Satisfaction Survey that was done the past 3 years, and a new one was done. It was extended through June the 2nd. And the results in those community satisfaction survey tells us specific things. It talked to us about levels. It talked to us about suspension. It talked about the unequal treatment of kids. It tells us that. This wasn't the school system itself doing this. This was the community. This was the students. This was the staff. They talked about level placement. That people don't understand the level placement. They talked about suspension. I mean, today there was an article in the Wall Street Journal about suspension. And it tells you that blacks are disproportionately suspended in many of the school systems across the country. And if these kids are partially proficient, and now let's think about it. Let's think about it. If you have in the school system of South Orange and Maplewood, you have 50% of the kids that are partially proficient in the 3rd grade in math. And if those are the kids that are disproportionately suspended from school, how do you expect that number to increase? Or let's look at it overall. From all the grades in elementary school, we're not going to get to the high school yet. If these kids are suspended, if the most kids suspended are kids of color, how do you expect their scores to improve? Shouldn't it be we are trying to keep these kids in school rather than sending them home to look at television? Shouldn't that be the goal? I mean, I would think so. I would think that the goal of the school district is for kids that are in level 2 and level 3 to advance to level 3 and level 4 to advance to honors class. I would think that. But is it? I don't know. But the numbers doesn't seem to be getting better. And these are the things that we in this community, we should aspire to that. And I think the community coalition should play a role in that and say, you know what? let's